people who will really suffer. So
Top news headlines. JDU expects to win at least 15 seats in Manipur assembly elections. Education Minister S. Rajan says government giving priority to education. And grenade attack bid foiled in Imphal, KYKL cadre nabbed. A very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the Evening News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. Lok Sabha MP and JDU in charge for Northeast Rampreet Mandal has expressed confidence that JDU would win at least 15 seats in the upcoming Manipur Assembly elections. He was speaking during a one-day political conference at Hotel Castle in Palace Compound in Imphal today. MP Rampreet stressed on the need to bring changes in Manipur like the state of Bihar has done. MP Rampreet stated that Bihar Chief Minister and JDU National President Nitish Kumar has a specific vision for the Northeast India. He also said that special arrangements are being made for Northeast people arriving in Delhi for medical treatment. Manipur Unit JDU President Hang Khanpao Thaitul during the political conference said that the party would field at least 30 winnable candidates in the forthcoming Manipur State Assembly elections expected to be held in 2022. He also announced that JDU would put up candidates for the coming ADC, Panchayat and Municipal Corporation polls in Manipur.
और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, रिस्पेक्टेड ऑनरेबल सीएम साहब मुझे डेवलपमेंट के लिए मणिपुर भेजा है। इसी पार्टी के अगेंस्ट में मैं अभी नहीं बोलूँगा। मैं सारे वर्कर से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि डोंट ईगर फॉर पोस्ट, एमएलए बनने के लिए नहीं काम करो, हमारे पार्टी को मजबूत करने के लिए काम करो एंड कीप पेशेंस, देन विल टेक अचीवमेंट।
What was done in Bihar under the leadership and politician program of our worldwide popular, worldwide well-known personality like our leader Nitish Kumar ji, he definitely, people of Manipur will be given a chance to watch and enjoy the bliss of what has been enjoyed by the people of Bihar through the leadership and administration of Shri Nitish Kumar ji, who is our national leader.
A one-day brainstorming session on implementation of National Education Policy (NEP 2020) in higher and technical education in Manipur was held at National Institute of Technology (NIT) Langol, Imphal today. At the session, Education Minister S. Rajan Singh said that the present government is giving priority to education. For successful implementation of NEP in the state, the government has constituted State Task Force and Sub-Task Force, he mentioned. A state-level grand seminar on NEP will also be held very soon, where all the 60 MLAs, top-ranking officials and academicians will be invited, he said. The existing infrastructures of the technical and non-technical institutions in the state are not up to the mark as compared to other states, the Education Minister said, and added that the government will try its best to improve the education system. He also appreciated the teaching and non-teaching staffs of NIT for their sincere service. Later, Rajan inspected classrooms and campus of NIT. A team of Imphal West Police Commando arrested an active member of the proscribed KYKL along with 2 Chinese hand grenades and 4 detonators from the residence at Waikom Laikai in Imphal this afternoon. The arrested has been identified as Hizam Ibohal Singh, aged 60 years, son of late H. Ibobi Singh of Singjamai, Waikom Laikai. A police report said that Ibohal was instructed to plant the hand grenades at 2 houses in Singjamai area. Ibohal also disclosed that he joined KYKL in 2017 through one Litpa of KYKL, a resident of Lilando Lampak. He further disclosed that Litpa gave him 2 Chinese hand grenades and 4 detonators to plant at 2 houses. The police team also recovered a mobile phone from his possession. The arrested along with the seized items are being handed over to Singjamai police station, the report said. Meanwhile, in its relentless efforts to curb the illegal possession of firearms, a 9mm pistol along with 2 live rounds and magazine was seized by troops of AINA Battalion Assam Rifles at Churachandpur town yesterday. Based on specific input, a special operation was launched by troops of AINA Battalion Assam Rifles along with representatives of Churachandpur police at Kanan Bang, Churachandpur town yesterday and recovered a 9mm pistol along with 2 live rounds and a magazine from the house of a suspected cadre of JRA Kalbin, Assam Rifle said. It is suspected that the recovered 9mm pistol was used in the murder of one Jimmy Thangsonlal of Kanan Vang in Churachandpur in January 2021. The recovered pistol and ammunition have been handed over to Churachandpur police station for further investigation. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Saklon ama. Matam kayagi mamangdagi miyamgi thamoy bu sumhatuna lakliba saknairaba saisakpa Oja Kunja Bihari lakliba tarik kun thangja numit ki numidang pung 8 makhai taba matamda saklon amada puduna lakcharagani. Oja asidagi apamba isay sing khanbibata natana wari watai sabi haunabagidamak aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tawbiro.
EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management, a world-class aviation training and grooming institute. Attention all aspirant students. Admission open for April batch. 2-month in Imphal and 4-month in Bangalore. Available courses: cabin crew, airport operation and ground handling, hospitality management, food and beverages. Eligibility: 10th, 12th and graduate. Available facilities: 100% placement assistance, hostel for both boys and girls, international interaction program. All the student is compulsory for screening. For screening and admission counseling, please visit EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world-class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing ki facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamnong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamnong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun phawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamnong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamnong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Pre-recruitment training for Staff Selection Commission SSC recruitment for post of Constable, GD men and women in CAPFs, CRPF, SSB, BSF, CISF, ITBP and NIA etc. and Assam Rifles. We will facilitate you with the following. Pre-recruitment physical training, classroom lectures and computer practice will start from 8th March 2021. Registration starts from 20th February 2021. Documentation guidance, physical and medical screening, assist online application submission and 1-year administrative support to all participants. For more details, please contact MRTC Kanchipur near Manipur University North Gate. Contact number 700-296-299 1109.
TOMTV Music Video Album Competition. Chaliba chahi sigi manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama TOMTV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna pangthok cheragani. Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yang khayi mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabiningba singna video album sing thajin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078 983 da pau phobiro. Kanghanjaribat TOMTV Times of Manipur.
Welcome back. Under the Nasha Mukh Bharat Abhiyan, the Social Welfare Department organized a program sensitization of students on psychoactive substance use with musical concert today at the Baigyachandra Open Air Theatre, Boat Imphal. Education Minister S. Razan, Social Welfare Minister O. Henry and Social Welfare Director N.G. Utham were present during the program. Minister O. Henry in his speech urged upon the youngsters to choose the right path of life. Students from various schools attended the program. Father Okram Henry also stressed that students should refrain themselves from turning to drugs and misdeeds.
Kanagumba Kangunadi, Kangamoy Madubu Hekpa, the sharp, Nihainari, lying with Karor Panam Ledasu, Lampanam, Yoga Tadarasu, Sana Panam Ledega Tadarasu, Sumpa Pavala Hidrabani, Nisa Mutapa Hyper, Pandam Sida, Samson Minanaba, Nakoipunamaki Sozok Nizari.
Meanwhile, Social Welfare Director N.G. Utham at the event said that the main aim of the program was to save the society from drug manage.
Yamna phongna thakpagi phibam ma lai samasina masi accept tawbadawna masi yaraba chanabi dawna khanba ma lai masigo masui thengna gi hairabadi aikhoi isada gi hogadabani aikhoi masin lingje managadawani.
The All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMSO today celebrated its Silver Jubilee at GM Hall in Imphal. During the celebration, AMSO leaders reiterated the demand of 4% reservation for Meitei Pangal community of Manipur in job recruitment, educational and other institutions, including the higher education, to uplift the OBC communities in the state. They further appealed to the Manipur government to fulfill already agreed demands.
Profession course, technical course, sing tambata. Pangiba 4% ase. Higher education sing the so extension to haina implement to haina. Amsona, Tankila Kibo Kongjanga do Nasipoba, Ekoi hold or lakoni, Aduna Masi, Ekoi hold Dogjabaram the foundation de Sila to Jabani, Masigi Makata, but Ekoi Hariba, Ekoi movement ado, Makata Satagani, Hainaso, I miam the Tamjage.
Thomas Heinrich Smokkel and German national and cyclist Binay Kumar Sahu planted saplings at Rehabilitation Hope Center, Moray Ward No. 2 today. The tree plantation program was held on the theme Make Our Moray Town a Green Moray. BJP Manipur Pradesh ST Morcha Vice President and J. Kongsai, intending to contest the upcoming ADC polls, were also present during the tree plantation program. Thoubal District VDF Welfare Association, under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Thoubal, Dr. S. Ibomcha Singh, extended financial assistance to 2 VDF personnel. The association has been providing monetary help to ailing VDF personnel. The 2 personnel received Rs 25,000 each from the District VDF Welfare Fund at the office chamber of the District Superintendent of Police. A one-day awareness program for farmers was organized by Election Management Committee BJP 29 Kumbi Mandal at Wangu Sabal. BJP State Executive Member and former Minister and Mangi Kishan Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh President K. Ningthem Jao, Vice President K. H. Basanta, Bishnupur District Kishan Morcha President K. James, among others, were present at the program. Resource persons during the program spoke on various projects and schemes meant for the welfare of the farmers.
BJP da Narendra Modi gi lamjing makasi da chogo party de yauraga kumbi kendri cheba tongnaba wangu chaban che hujik legi chidagi awat papuna mang engkana baida mukta aina amuk anna BJP asida yaujabani haidana lamda masigi praja puna mukta khurum jari.
A handicrafts exhibition cum fair 2021 organized by Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation Limited from February 8 wrap up today at the urban hut located at Nilakuthi in Imphal East District. Padma Shri Awardee H. Radhe Sharma, Manipur Handlooms and Textiles Joint Director E. Jiten Singh, Ministry of Textiles and Handloom Development Commissioner and Assistant Director S.K. Singh, Handicraft Service Center, Parampat, Assistant Director Y. Jageshwari Devi and National Awardee Mayang Lambam Radhamani were present at the closing function. E. Jiten underlined on the role of master craftsmen in generating valuable and beautiful handicrafts products in the state. Northeast Dialogue Forum Shillong has condemned the recent grenade incident at the Raj Bhavan Gate and bomb attack at the office of Poknafam Daily newspaper by unknown individuals. The forum in a release also condemned the February 17 bomb attack that occurred at Moreh Ward No. 7. Member of Northeast Dialogue Forum Rebati Raman extended solidarity to the Manipur journalists. The forum urged the concerned authorities to act in connection with the incidents. Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny lost his appeal today against what he said was a politically motivated decision to jail him for nearly 3 years, but had his prison term slightly shortened. Reuters said Navalny President Vladimir Putin's most prominent critic was jailed earlier this month for parole violations that he said were trumped up. Western countries have condemned the case and are discussing possible sanctions on Russia. A Moscow court swiftly rejected his appeal while shortening his original jail term by 6 weeks. The original term was 3.5 years, but with the amount of time he had already spent under house arrest taken into account, it amounted to around 2 years and 8 months. Navalny returned to Russia last month from Germany, where he had been recovering from a near-fatal poisoning in Siberia in August last year with what many Western nations said was a nerve accident. Navalny accuses Putin of ordering his attempted murder. Putin has dismissed that, alleging Navalny is part of a US-backed dirty tricks campaign to discredit him, the report added. Once again, a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence for a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Manipur Miyam gi nungairaba paujel British Clinical Excellence Award panglaba heart ke ana layeng da sahi kuntra gi matak experience leraba Dr. L. Shyam Kishore Manipur gi ahan mamasung amata ngairaba FRCP London oiraba heart specialist asigi makada Sky Hospital da pung kumari chupna heart ki makal maka kaya gi ana layeng bagi khudong chaba phangbigani miyam na pambibagi matung inna OPD consultation su pijari matamdi ayuk pung nipan dagi ama phawwa nungthil pung ani dagi manga phawwa loinana RBS KG card pairaba singi oinadi OPD amadi eco free oijagani Sky Hospital na pijariba atoppa khudong chaba singsu lobi ho akupa marol gi damak reception ga tanabi
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang punna chabada hakchang da kanaba kaya marum piraba supna tagi lupa kontra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripo Kuisnam Lekai near Robert Naurem showroom contact number 7005746396
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing da khangan jari madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudani yengbina ba recharge tawiyo pizariba package sing de basic package ta lupa chani amadi atopa package sing da lupa chahum yankhai chamri amadi chamri yankhai pijari recharge tawnabagi damak makhada pijari ba khuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyo ahan bada online da recharge tawnabagi damak tomtv.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tawiyo Anisubada distributor recharge isa gi distributor singda monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyu natraga ahum subada office recharge Uripok Koisnam Lekai da leiba TOMTV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyu khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok Koisnam Lekai Imphal ekoi contact number 8974279099 natraga 8132089758.
Welcome back. Discussing the National Development Agenda with State Chief Ministers at the Governing Council meeting of Niti Aayog, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today stressed on the need for centre and states to work together and make cooperative federalism even more meaningful. The Prime Minister said it's time to bring competitive, cooperative federalism not only among states but also to districts. India, he said, wants to move fast and the people do not want to waste time now. The kind of positive response that has come on this year's budget, it has expressed what the mood of the nation is. The country has made up its mind. Country wants to move fast. Country does not want to waste time now, Prime Minister Modi added. Modi also said that India managed to build a good image internationally during the COVID-19 period because the central and state governments work together for the betterment of people. As many as 13,993 new COVID-19 cases and 101 deaths were reported in the country in the last 24 hours, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare said today. According to a media report, with the new cases, the coronavirus tally in the country has reached 1,977,387, including 1,43,127 active cases and 1,06,78,048 discharges. The death toll has mounted to 1,56,212 with the loss of 101 more lives due to the virus in the last 24 hours. As per the Health Ministry, 1,07,15,204 vaccine doses were administered till last evening. The Indian Council of Medical Research said that 7,86,618 samples were tested yesterday. Manipur's COVID-19 case count stands at 29,230 after 5 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours, as per the data from the state COVID-19 Common Control Room. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal West, Ukhrul, Churachandpur and Thoubal districts. The state's death toll stands at 373. The number of active cases has dropped to 85, while the recovery cases reached 28,772. The state's recovery rate is 98.43% as of 11 a.m. today. Dibrugarh is going to be connected by a direct flight to and fro from the southern destination of Bengaluru 4 days a week by the Indigo Airlines from March 1. Media reports say that Indigo Airlines flight 6E6126 will take off from Bengaluru at 8:15 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays to land at Dibrugarh at 11:15 a.m. The return flight 6E6128 will take off from Dibrugarh on the same respective days at 11:45 a.m. and arrive at Bengaluru at 15:25 p.m. The Airports Authority of India has taken up massive expansion and upgradation projects for Dibrugarh Airport to be executed in the next couple of years. Opponents of Myanmar coup took to the streets again today with members of ethnic minorities, writers and poets and transport workers among those coming out to demand an end to military rule and the release of Aung San Suu Kyi and others. Reuters informed that protests against the February 1 coup that overthrew the elected government of the veteran democracy campaigner Suu Kyi have shown no sign of dying down, with demonstrators skeptical of a military promise to hold a new election and hand power to the winner. A young woman protester died yesterday after being shot in the head last week as police dispersed a crowd in the capital, Naypyidaw, the first death among opponents of the coup in the demonstrations. Today, young people in the main city of Yangon carried a wreath and laid flowers at a memorial ceremony for her, the report said. NASA's Perseverance rover has sent some stunning photos of Mars, including a high-resolution color selfie taken during its landing. As per a media report, the selfie is part of a video taken by several cameras as NASA's Perseverance rover touched down on the red planet on February 18. While NASA Mars Curiosity rover sent back a stop-motion movie of its descent, Perseverance cameras are intended to capture video of its touchdown, and this new still image was taken from that footage, which is still being relayed to Earth and processed, the U.S. Space Agency said in a statement yesterday. After landing, two of the hazard cameras captured views from the front and rear of the rover, showing one of its wheels in the Martian dirt. A key objective for Perseverance mission on Mars is astrobiology, including the search for signs of ancient microbial life. Now we have the sports news. First 4A Site High School Kendra Soccer Tournament 2021 has kicked off today at the ground of Brahmapur Social Club BSC Brahmapur Lalji Lakpa Lekhai Bamon Lekhai. The tournament is organized by BSC, which will continue till March 1 next. The tournament has 4 categories: under 10, under 13, under 15 and open. Altogether, 26 teams from High School constituency are participating in the tournament. Kakching constituency MLA M. Rameshwar Singh, Ward number 18 Co-operator L. Inunganbi, Ward number 18 member R.K. Manurama, Ward number 19 member T.H. Gobin, BSC President R.K. Darendrajit and Senior Vice President S. Manglam were present at the opening ceremony.
Football haiba game sidagi akoina goal si sangi haragadi mafam chana ball si pass tawwa goal si chanba ngamba player da ball si piba adugumba technique mein ama darkar tai, but ultimately the objective is to score the goal. Goal gi manung da kaujin matuneba adumai tawdana football haiba soccer haiba game asida ball do akoina goal post manung da kaujin ba adumai life in our life we have to have a goal always.
BSC clash with St. George High School in the opening match today. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. JDU expects to win at least 15 seats in Manipur Assembly elections. Education Minister S. Rajan says government giving priority to education. And grenade attack bit foiled in Imphal, KYKL cadre nabbed. And with that, it's a wrap for this evening news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Good night.